Hey, I'm Matthias from the South Coast, New South Wales. This is Anousha from Alice Springs and Jetson from Newcastle. I've always been trying to get a photo that would be an outstanding photo for this competition, and we were camping the night that we took it, and it was just perfect having just a couple mates down at the beach. It's just perfect Australian. It's my culture pretty much. I was just sitting on the rocks talking to one of my mates who was trying to trap toadfish in the sand, and I just saw this boat coming along and I was like, oh, I'm going to try capture this cool photo, and it worked well. It came out really nice and all the lighting was perfect. I'd been testing out a couple of photos before with just testing out my exposure and all the aperture and everything, and just perfect photo, really. I want someone to look at my photos and be like, that's just I've never seen that before. I want to capture something that no one else has captured, and just really unique, not a sunrise where everyone takes a photo of, but something that's gonna just stay in their mind and just be awesome for the people who looks at them.
Well, my mum actually told me about the whole thing, and then I was going to go out onto a sand dune out in Alice Springs and take some photos, but then that didn't happen. And then there's literally just this hill at the back of my house, basically our backyard, and we were like, let's just go up there. And we always do it most weekends. We go up there, have dinner, have a little dance. And so we went up there, and I was just decided to bring my camera to take some photos for the prize, and it just worked out perfectly. The sun was setting, and we always get amazing sunsets in Alice Springs. And all my friends, we just put music on there or dancing, and it just turned out so perfectly. And yeah, honestly, just my friends inspired me to take it, because we just have so much fun and freedom, and I thought that's really quintessential Australian to me, just the freedom of Alice Springs. So yeah, I would say don't overthink it. Honestly, don't take a photo where you're set it up and it's all artsy and you're like, oh, this looks like, what you see on Instagram. I feel honestly, just take, well, for me, the quintessential Australia, just take what you honestly think is quintessential Australia to you. So honestly, whatever you and your friends do on the weekend or your family does, yeah, take that and use that as inspiration.
Basically, just all started with, I just found this inflatable boat, really, and I just thought, let's just blow it up, really, and just play with it. So I just played with it in the lounge room with my sister, and yeah, and that's how it really all started. Then one day, we wanted to put it somewhere to float. So we went to this rock pool, yeah, and so we went there, and it's actually the oldest rock pool in Australia, in Newcastle. It was actually made for this governor or something, and the convicts made it for him because he just wanted his own space to do stuff. Don't know really. So we just did that. We took a photo of that. It was so really dangerous there. Really, we thought we were just going to get swept away with big waves, and yeah. So, and then I eventually got this cool photo. So yeah.